Hi, myself Sneha Samnani, and I'm from Sociology 104 section, and my student number is 2237709. Today, I am going to discuss about week four, what we have studied in week four. So the main basic thing, so the main idea of week four was about social class and how it is divided into people from people. So I learned about this term called social stratification. So according to me, social stratification is like a big ladder, which shows that how people in societies are divided into groups on basis of their wealth, on basis of their power, and on the basis of their social status. So it's like a pyramid with many layers. At the top, there are upper class, which are richest people who have like celebrities or successful business owners or politicians. They have a lot of money, they have a lot of power than others. Then we have middle class people who are struggling to get sorry so there is a middle class people where middle class people are s- uh, the middle class people who have a good lifestyle, who manages their day-to-day life, who manages their expenses, but they cannot get better opportunities, or they struggle in getting a good job like richest people. Then we have lower class, that is people who struggle to find a job, who don't have a, a, a good job to make their days and meet together. Th- so according to me, social stratification might lead to inequality, as not everyone getting equal opportunities to work. Not everyone is getting equal opportunities to educate themselves. I think upper class people or richest people might have more opportunities and more money to have good lifestyle, good like luxurious lifestyle, good healthcare, good education. They even have good opportunities to work in a society. Uh, so I think social stratification can lead to inequality for more reasons. Uh, so I saw this video of why there is a social stratification. So, social stratification is there because people themselves have arranged their status to society. So, as according to me, the upper class people tends to behave in a certain way, and they think that middle class or lower class people uh, might not get a good opportunity, and they treat them below their level. They might not treat them good. Middle class people would struggle to be as good as upper class people, and then so because of that there might be some strings which gets connected, where people themselves have made these social classes, and because of that and because of some politics, the opportunities are distinguished in each and every classes. Then I would like to talk about social class, that what is social class and how can it impact people's life in various ways. So I think social class is, as I explained, that there is upper class, lower class, and middle class. So it's on the basis of their wealth, their education, and their jobs. So people in higher class usually have more money. They tend to get more good jobs, or they tend to have a luxurious life. On the other hand, so as I said, that they might be a good business person or celebrities. They have good houses, they have safe neighborhoods. Middle class people are often the one who does 9 to 5 job, maybe. They afford to get things, but not as luxurious as the richest people. On the other hand, the lower class people struggles in many ways, so they do not get opportunities as equal as middle or upper class people. They don't have the safety, their safety is at risk. So as for example, there are many homeless people in Vancouver. We have seen them, so they might get help from government, but they do not get the opportunity to work for themselves, to earn for themselves. So I think social class matters somewhere or the other in this. And so social class may influence other people, and it might help shaping their experiences and future opportunities. Then I also learned about the term that social mobility. So mobility means movement, and social mobility means uh, I think that when a middle class person tries work harder and harder, and then he or she gets successful in their jobs or businesses, they tend to reach at a certain level where they can call themselves the upper class. So social mobility for me is the movement and the hard work which pays off uh, to get your status at high level. Um, it's yeah, I think so. That's what social mobility is, and it is also important because it can show that people can change their social status through time, and through giving some hard work efforts, they might get good opportunities as well. And poverty, I think lower class people face many challenges, and they might face these difficulties, and they can be called as in a class of poverty, where they don't have enough money to uh, fulfill their needs, their basic needs like shelter, food, clothing. And poverty is when people don't have enough resources to meet their basic needs, basically. And so lower class people do not get same opportunities as middle or upper class people. They find they find it very difficult to manage things uh, through through their income. And I also learned about social inequality, which is in chapter 9. Um, it's more about same as social stratification, but it shows that how social stratification have affected the society. Um, Social inequality is where not everyone are getting same opportunities as other. So upper class people may have good resources, good connections between people to get a better job. Uh, Upper class people can get a good and high income sources, whereas middle class people try to get better and better opportunities. Uh, and so I think so. I can give an example of social inequality that uh, if a child wants to get a better education or wants to get a better job, but due to background check, if his or her parents were involved in criminal activities anytime, they might not get that opportunity, and people might think that they might be saying. So because of that also, there is lots of inequalities which may be faced by people. So inequalities can be seen in education, healthcare system, job opportunities, and then government facilities. Also, I can talk about social inequality in Canada. So I have gathered some information. I have noted it down that in Canada, Indigenous communities often face more significant challenges due to their historical and ongoing discriminations. So in my criminology course, we have learned about indigenous people, and so one of our group classmate presented on Nelson Mandela, that how he did social work to in favor of indigenous people. So in today's time as well, indigenous people are not getting that equal opportunities to work and to earn money as good as other people. And they might also face some criminal discriminations, that these people are criminals. So I think in Canada, it's more like that. Indigenous people may face uh, a major of inequality. There, even genders. So uh, if if I talk about my hometown, so there women were given less opportunities. They older times they used to think that um, women are just meant to be doing household works, but they did not get equal opportunities as men did. But that eventually changed, and I think that's the gender inequality which many of the people faced. I would also like to talk about contemporary global society, which I learned this term in chapter 10 of week 4, which we learned that contemporary global society also refers the world as it is today, where people, cultural, economics, and technologies are interconnected, like very new. It's so the technologies have emerged in very large scale, whereas there are some equalities in persons. And we, of course, thanks to internet and technology, that we are able to communicate with people worldwide. Economy is connected somewhere. It affects the GDP of the whole world. Um, for example, if there is a big change in economy of a major country like US or China, it can impact prices everywhere. So majority of electronic products are made in China. So the prices of that may affect here as well. So yeah, that's all what I can summarize for this week. Thank you so much.